Hello again, Tom here from Wheeler Automotive. Today, showing you around this absolute beauty. This, excuse me, is a 2005 Suzuki Jimny Convertible. It's an 02 special edition one. Not quite sure what that means, but we'll show you everything it's got with it. If you're looking for a Suzuki Jimny, this one has got an awful lot going for it. So, unbelievably, it's a one owner car from new. It's covered just under 33,000 miles. It's got a full service history. To prepare it for sale, we've just put on a complete exhaust, including the cat, from the headers all the way back. I think the exhaust was about 350 pounds, and it was on the original cam belt, so we've changed the cam belt as well. It was serviced not that long ago, so we haven't changed the oil or filter or anything because it's done next to no miles since it was last serviced. But it's in absolutely original condition, totally standard, nothing changed on it at all, and there's not really a mark on it. It's in absolutely outstanding condition for a 17-year-old car. It stops and drives like a new one. It's unbelievable. It's such a nice car, and yeah, only one owner from new. Crazy. Anyway, let's show you in some detail this lovely bodywork. So it's finished in silver, which has got kind of a metallic finish to it, and on the front end there's a couple of stone chips, but there's no scratches or dents or anything really. The headlights are lovely and clear, the bumper corners are nice and clear. That's a fly, go away. There's no scratches or dings from memory on any of the body panels really. The windscreen, I don't know whether the windscreen's been changed because it's so perfect. I would think it may have been. Yeah, it's got these 3-spoke 15-inch alloys, again in original condition. We've not had them painted, but it looks like we have because they're immaculate. The front tyres, I would say, are pretty much new. There's a good 6-7 mil of tread in there. The brakes aren't very old on the front. There's a very small lip on the disc there, and the pads aren't that old. But yeah, all the wheels and tyres are in superb condition, as are the brakes. The real Achilles heel with these is the bits you can't really see. There we go. So this car is amazingly rust free. So we've had it up on the ramp obviously to do the exhaust, and all of the chassis, although there's some, you can see little bits of surface corrosion on there, all of it is completely solid. So these things do suffer quite badly from rust. And the exhaust was totally shot, in fairness, but the important bits, like the chassis legs and the bits that kind of hold the car together, they are all completely solid. So if you did want to, so a lot of people modify these, they raise the suspension, put big knobbly tyres on, snorkels and all that kind of stuff. If you did want to do that to one of these, this would be a great one to do it to, because it's got many years motoring left in it. Anyway, back to the driver's door. Both the wing mirrors are really good. They've not been knocked. They are electric, the wing mirrors. But this driver's door, there's some wear under the lock. I'm guessing from a bunch of keys, because it has central locking, but you have to put the key in and turn it. So I'm guessing that's just where some keys have been brushing against it. But otherwise it's completely immaculate. Not a mark on this rear quarter. Again, we've got a lovely 15-inch alloy. The rear tyres are, I'd say, about half worn. They're a pair of Nexans. See that there? And again, try and show you in there. This is where they rot out on these chassis legs. You can see that's just surface corrosion on here. That's still solid metal, which is unusual for one of these, I must admit. Obviously not lived by the sea. Round to the rear. I mean, just look at it, it's so cool. Because I've got the lid down, we can open the boot. It can be a bit of a faff getting into the boot on the convertibles, because when the roof's up, you have all these poppers. You see here, this pops onto these here, so to open the boot you have to take all that off, which can be a bit of a faff. But I think this spare is probably the original one that came with the car. It's obviously never been on the road, but yeah, all the lights are nice and clear, no dings, no scratches. See that lovely shiny new exhaust. Both the bumper corners are really clean. No scratches on anything back here. And then a pair of rear seats. I'd even argue no one's ever sat in there, because they're that clean. Near side rear quarter, again, there's not a mark on it. This tyre, same as the other side, about half worn, loads of life in it. Another Nexan, again, lovely clean wheel. We can see into here, nice solid metal, which is what you want to see on a Jimny, I'm not going to lie. Passenger door, no mark on it, but there is a little scratch on the glass here. I'll have a go at polishing that out. It's quite a faint one. I think I'll be able to get rid of that. That's probably the only scratch on the entire car. Again, lovely wing mirror. And finally round to the front quarter. Again, nearly new tyre here. Brakes are the same as the other side. Wheel in lovely condition. And then, here we go, try and get it to focus on there. You can see, all lovely and solid. So externally, it's unbelievable, unbelievably good condition. And inside, it's just as good. So, the door cards are lovely and clean. It does have electric windows. And everything in here is completely standard. Got this black cloth interior, 5-speed manual gearbox. It does go into low ratio, I've tested that, that's all working. We've got a Clarion CD radio in the middle there, again that's what it came with. The heater and the fans all work. Yeah, it's just lovely condition. It does have airbags in the front, driver and passenger. Let's start her up. I'll just show you the driver's door card, all good. Driver's seat, no real signs of wear, as you would expect, because it's done hardly any miles. Super frugal, this 1.3 injection engine, and starts, you know, half a turn of the key, she's going. Just turn the radio down. And it's when I got it, it was quite noisy because of the exhaust, but now it's really quiet, really smooth. We'll get up to 70, won't go much past that to be honest, but these cars aren't really designed to sit on the motorway all day. But yeah, everything in here works as it should. We did put some new Bosch flat blade wipers on because the wipers had perished. But other than that, it's just a really, really nice car. Everything works, and yeah, it's a lovely thing. I've been in two minds about keeping it, but I think that with all the nice cars I get, hey ho. There it is, our 2005 Suzuki Jimny.